house, a pigskin house.
What's good, everybody?
What's going on?
We back.
Back, we back at it. House of Pigskin. Y'all know
House
who
of
it is.
Pigskin.
Me, Kev, my wife,
Felice.
We out here repping. We back.
It's
we know
been a
we've
minute.
been slacking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We wasn't consistent last year, but we're gonna be consistent this year.
We got a lot. We got a lot to come this year.
Right, 2019 season.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be a pretty good season.
An
for my
amazing
boys.
season. Hook 'em.
Since we
All my
last,
horns
since we
out
last
there.
left, we must say we took a family trip down to Austin, Texas.
Amazing.
To DKR, Daryl K. Royal Stadium.
Yep.
Her stadium.
Yep.
And it was great. It was we see the trophy room. We took
The
a tour.
atmosphere was
Oh, man,
amazing.
it was amazing.
Amazing.
We got to sit in a suite that you got to be like a super season ticket holder. Like you got to be like first you got to be a millionaire. Second, you got to be on the season ticket holding list for like 7-8 years.
It's something like
It's a
that.
waiting list that
It's just
pretty
ridiculous.
much the only time we was gonna be able to be in those suites was when we was on the tour. So shout out to the staff at DK.
Oh, and shout out to Terry Blacks. If y'all ain't never had that barbecue before, y'all gotta go check it out.
And shout out to Keontae Ingram for
Oh,
taking
yeah,
his time,
'cause
running back for the University of Texas, taking his time out to take a picture with my wife and my son. It was great. We caught him going into the stadium. It was real cool.
The boys got out on the field.
Hey,
We had a blast.
if you've never been down there, check it out. But we're not here to talk about DKR. Well, somewhat.
Eventually.
But we're here to talk about 2019 college football season and pro. We're gonna get in some pro too.
Yeah.
But this vid is on
College football.
So far
We're back, guys.
Right, we're back.
I've been waiting for college football to come back. I've been waiting.
Yeah.
This has been a long and arduous few months, but it's here. We back in action. I mean, we got a couple games that we're gonna talk about from Saturday.
Some
Heisman.
Some playoff picks.
Our playoff picks.
Our personal playoff picks, because
we don't conform.
We don't always be conforming out here and be agreeing out here.
No.
And,
not even with each other. Not when it comes with that. So I mean, hey,
my playoff picks. You know what I mean? Like,
it is what it is.
Different teams in our life. We're gonna talk about upset. Well, you already know. We're gonna talk about upset of the week.
Yep.
She seems to be thinking of a certain team in Norman, Oklahoma.
Look, I think it's more.
But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
It's more of a hope.
We're gonna talk about it. So, let's just get right into it, baby. Let's start off with this Oregon versus Auburn first. Auburn, Gus Malzahn, trouting out a true freshman, Bo Nix. He got 2 state championships. Well, I don't know if it's a fact. Just 2 state championships down in Alabama. First time in 73 years a true freshman is starting season opener for Auburn.
All I gotta say is they got Auburn winning this game. Okay, they're the favorites.
They should be.
And I feel you, but I'm going with Oregon to win this game. I mean, their quarterback is supposed to be the next Heisman.
Justin Herbert, Sam Ehlinger. Who you want?
Sam Ehlinger.
Oh, are you saying that because that's your boy?
No, I would pick Sam over Justin Herbert anyway, because Oregon runs the same scheme. They've been running the same scheme for years. And I would rather go with somebody that's a little bit more, I can count on his arm, not just his legs, than just his legs.
Well, no, Justin Herbert can throw.
I'm not saying that he can't throw at all. I'm just saying that they play in the same gimmick that they've been playing in for years.
They Oregon.
He's the next Marcus Mariota.
But not as good. See, here's the thing with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, I watched him play Michigan State in the Red Box Bowl last season. I think the score was like 7-3 or 7-6 or whatever the score was. 7 points. He's supposed to be the number 1 pick in the draft or whatnot. So I'm not sure about Justin Herbert. I'm not really sure about Oregon this season, me personally.
So you got Auburn over Oregon?
Auburn. I got the true freshman.
I'm not gonna take the true
big screen. First, we're gonna look up there and see the big screen.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Ooh,
and he's gonna get scared. And
he's gonna light it up. Oregon don't play no defense.
I'm gonna go Oregon. He got Auburn.
Derek Brown, Auburn defense.
You heard it from me
Gus
first.
Malzahn.
Don't.
Auburn.
What is it next?
Second game, we got a little bit of a 2 teams that really look similar. I mean, it's really the Pac-12 version of the Big Ten team, and it's not really from a talent standpoint, but from a style standpoint, and that's Stanford, Northwestern, David Shaw and his boys, KJ Costello. Wanted him to come to Michigan at the time, but things took a turn. KJ Costello, I think he went 29 and 11 last year.
He a senior, right?
Yes, senior.
He a senior.
3,500 yards. See, here's the thing. All right. For one, I've never been in love with Stanford, but Bryce Love was a player that, snap, they've had their Toby Gerhardt and they had Christian McCaffrey, and they keep a little running back.
They keep a running back.
Yeah, but replacing these dudes, you gonna end up running, you gonna crap out.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually you gonna crap out.
You are.
And JJ Arcega-Whiteside is gone. I just don't know if Stanford has the offense for a team like Northwestern, because Northwestern, Pat Fitzgerald, hard-nosed coach, played at Northwestern, took it to a Rose Bowl.
So you got Northwestern then?
I got to catch Stanford, man, because look.
You were just saying all this stuff. You were leading it up to say Stanford.
Now look.
Okay.
I got Stanford because the game is played in Palo Alto. I also got Stanford because, look, Clayton Thorson, for a team, look, they had my team down 17-0 last year.
Stanford?
No, Northwestern.
Okay.
So look, Clayton Thorson was a good quarterback. He's an NFL. He played for the Eagles. Third string? I mean, he don't play for the Eagles. But he's on the team. Yeah. So with that being said,
he got a job.
Replacing a quarterback of that caliber, I think they got T.J. Green. They also got Hunter Johnson, who, if we all know, Trevor Lawrence made him transfer. He also made Kelly Bryant transfer, but that's a whole other deal. Made him transfer from Clemson, whatnot. So Hunter Johnson's compete with T.J. Green. So that might be a thing to watch. But all in all,
so you got Stanford.
I got Stanford. Of course, they can play. They're gonna power these boys to death. And plus, I mean.
Guess what I got? Guess what I got?
Stanford.
I got
Stanford.
Upset alert. Northwestern over Stanford.
Northwestern.
That's what I'm picking. That's what I'm going with. Northwestern over Stanford.
Okay. I mean, I can see it both ways. I mean, the game.
It can go. I mean, to be honest, the Pac-12 got to prove it to me. They got to prove it to me. And I picked Oregon over Auburn, and that was one of them. But I'm not gonna be picking too many of them over some of these bigger teams in the bigger conferences. I'm not gonna keep doing that.
The Pac-12.
The Pac-12 has to prove it to me.
On life.
They've been like this has been a trend.
Well,
Sorry, Pac-12.
They've had Washington make the playoff, and they got blew up by Alabama, and that's
exactly.
It, right?
Yeah.
Or Oregon made the playoff for Mariota.
Dude,
they made a title game.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Ohio State beat them with the second string quarterback.
Yeah, I remember that.
Your boy Tom Herman, he drew it up. All in all, that's just what happened. But all in all,
it is what it is.
Things happen. But this next game that I want to talk about, Oklahoma.
Houston. Let me start it off. Okay. He gonna get into facts. And he gonna get into this and that, and that's all fine and dandy because you have to have the facts to get to the truth. I get it.
Right.
You know what? And I also get that Lincoln Riley is that guy. I know he's beating my team, so I understand it.
Also lost to your team.
I know they have. We 1-1 with Lincoln.
Yeah.
We 1-1. Well, technically 2-1 because we did, but y'all get what I mean. Regular season 1-1. Okay, and I feel Lincoln Riley, and I just feel like people overhyping Jalen Hurts. That's all I feel. I feel like they got Jalen Hurts all the way up here, and Jalen Hurts is more like right here. Okay, there's a reason why he lost his spot to Tua in the season. There's a reason for that. Okay, and Tua made the dude transfer, and honestly, we seen what Tua was really about when he got against Clemson. Okay?
Right.
So, with that being said, I want to pick Houston.
So pick 'em.
I want to.
So pick 'em.
I really do.
So
Because I really, really, really think Houston could beat them. But at the
you ain't
same
gonna
time,
do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Exactly.
I want to, though.
You want to know why?
I want
you
to.
Know why she ain't doing it? Because I got the facts. And here's the facts. Fact. Dana Holgerson, old West Virginia coach, Now here, man, at Houston, 0-7 versus Oklahoma, because we're just gonna overlook that, right? Okay, we're not. De'Aaron King, though, he is.
But Dana Holgerson is a really good coach, though.
0-7 against Oklahoma.
I didn't say against Oklahoma. I did not say against Oklahoma. I said he's a decent coach.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
He's a decent coach.
I like Dana Holgerson.
I like Dana Holgerson.
Yeah, but he 0-7
They
versus
got my
Oklahoma.
team.
That's just what's going down. They did get your team. Got last year.
Yeah.
De'Aaron King, you know what I mean? Dynamic quarterback, also recruited to Houston by Tom Herman. You know, so we're gonna see. But all in all, I mean, let's call it 24 is a little rich for me. I'm not at 24-point spread. I don't think Oklahoma. I don't think Jalen Hurts has that. I mean, CeeDee Lamb.
The defense, defense don't have it to keep them to 24.
Hollywood Brown
24. Yeah.
I just don't.
They
know.
lost a lot.
Yeah, they lost too much for me. The offensive line still stout, so that's good. But
yeah, but
Jalen Hurts as a
defense
passer is not where I need him to be.
And Oklahoma's defense isn't stout. All I know is gonna end up being high scoring.
Oh.
That's what I know.
Yeah,
I mean, now is it gonna be a 24 points?
Yeah.
I would say more like 12, maybe 10.
Nah.
You think less than 10?
I think Oklahoma 38 to 20. That's what I think.
Okay.
Oklahoma 38.
Okay,
20.
I can see that.
Real quick, 18-point, a good little beating.
Yeah, I can see that.
But not where you just.
It's just like, yeah. I don't really think it's going to happen like that.
But a good beat. Because Oklahoma defense still ain't good. Hey, Oklahoma fans, I'm going to tell you, y'all still got, look, y'all still need to play some defense. Because you got some boys coming your way real soon.
That you do.
Some defense need to be played. Now,
so what we got next?
We got some Heisman
candidates.
Heisman candidates.
I'm going to tell y'all what the top 5 is, okay?
Top 5.
And then we're going to tell y'all how we feel about the top 5, okay? Top 5 includes Justin Herbert at number 5
right.
from Oregon, the quarterback.
Right.
We got Jonathan Taylor, the running back.
Speaking of which, as we speak, he's
going
off.
He got 2 touchdowns.
On South Florida, down in Tampa. Hey, y'all watch out for my mom. She stay in Tampa too, man. So, they got Hurricane Dorian. No, that's absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Hurricane Dorian.
Y'all be safe out there in Florida, man.
Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. Evacuate if y'all got to get out.
They got y'all boys, Jake Fromm, Georgia. He's the quarterback.
Title game appearance.
We got Trevor Lawrence.
Title game winner.
Yep, who really wasn't looking that good last year.
Best quarterback ever.
I mean, not last year. The last game, he really wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't looking good last night.
But I mean,
against Georgia Tech.
It's the first game.
I mean, 52-14 really can't.
I mean, right, he really can't.
But no, hey, Herbert said he's gonna be the best ever. Herbert said he is the best ever.
Honestly, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I take him. I take him over Dak Prescott. I'll take him over Dak Prescott.
That's a different conversation, but I like that. I like that.
I know.
Who else?
And then Tua.
Oh, Tua Tagovailoa.
I don't think Tua's gonna get the Heisman. To be honest
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think none of them cats finna win a Heisman. I think this is gonna be a year like when Lamar won it, when Lamar Jackson won it. I think it's gonna be a year like that where it's like, dang, we ain't even see my man's come up. Like I think. I don't think nobody like Adrian Martinez of Nebraska. I really don't think Shea Patterson. Honestly, I think that they want to give it to Sam Ehlinger if Texas performs. I think they will want to do something like that. I think also they are trying to push like a Justin Fields type deal.
I can see that.
Obviously,
but
they want to come from a big school.
I think that Jake Fromm is still a possibility.
Yeah, he is.
I think they do want to give it to Jake Fromm. I don't really think that they want to give it to Tua like that.
No, they don't.
I can most definitely, and this is not even me being biased, depending on the season that Sam have, I can most definitely see him there, depending on the season. If he come out and he beat LSU and he come out and he beat Oklahoma, you don't really have an argument to keep him out of it. You don't have no argument to keep him out of it.
Games,
then he's gonna most likely be there. Even if he loses to LSU, I could still see him in that position if he performs great for the rest of the season.
Because Lamar Jackson lost to Clemson
and still won the
Heisman. So it's possible.
I can kind of see Justin Fields, but I think, in my opinion, I think I'm gonna go with Jake Fromm because because man, this may be just because we live in Georgia, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They love that dude.
Yeah, I mean,
they love that dude.
He
I really see from what he's been doing, from the quarterbacks he done got out of there. I feel like they are setting him up to get it.
Right.
The only way he can't get it is if he messes himself up. If he don't do that good this year, I really think that is going to end up being Jake Fromm.
Yeah, I think a dark horse. I'm not really sure. If I had to take a player, that's not a dark horse, I think I'm gonna go with Jonathan Taylor. I think that Wisconsin is literally going to hand this boy and say, "Here goes the season, Jonathan. Take us."
Yeah.
And he's gonna rack up yardage and numbers and touchdowns and catches. They're gonna do everything. They threw it to him for a touchdown.
Unless he hit a brick wall in the Big Ten.
Yeah, but that's true.
That's always a possibility.
He does have some defenses that's gonna come holler at him. And Wisconsin is one-dimensional as far as here's the football.
They don't really got a quarterback like that.
So we'll see. Yeah. But I think if I'm going to take a person off the list, I'm going with Taylor. But I think a dark horse that we don't see coming, somebody
it's gonna end up being
be a defensive player. It's been since '97.
I don't foresee that right now.
I don't know because.
But who? If you had to pick one, who would it be?
I don't think that it's gonna be.
There's nobody that's currently playing that's gonna be. You seen what it took for Woodson to get that? He had to play both sides of the ball.
Manti was at the ceremony.
He was there. He was at the ceremony. He didn't get it. The last person to get it was Charles Woodson.
Right.
Okay. And what did Charles Woodson do? That dude was on the offense and on the defense side of the ball.
I think that.
Well, he was doing kick returns too, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
exactly.
I don't think a defensive end's gonna win it. I think it'll be like a linebacker or a corner, somebody that can pick it off and still.
They gonna have to. Yeah. They would have to do a lot.
Yeah,
they would have to do a
lot. What's next?
Our playoff predictions.
Predictions. You wanna go first? Cause I got 4.
I got 4.
I got 4 too.
Okay, I'm gonna say one. You say one.
No.
Yeah.
Cause that's not 4.
No, what I'm saying is I'm going to say one, you say the next, and then I'm going to say one, and you say one.
Let's do it.
We'll go back and forth.
Let's do it.
Okay. Clemson, obviously.
Clemson.
Okay. Let's just get that out. Alabama. Let's just get them two out the way.
Okay.
All right. So we got the top 2.
Clemson, Alabama. So,
beyond that.
This is what it comes down to now. The Big Ten champion.
Yep. And the Big 12.
The Big 12 champion.
And the SEC.
SEC runner-up.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pac-12 champion.
I don't foresee a Pac-12 team being in there.
Central Florida?
No, I don't.
Florida?
I think they're gonna still mess them over.
Now this 3 years in a row they're the one undefeated. Now we're gonna have to start.
But see, this is what they're gonna start doing. Central Florida ain't playing nobody though.
Yeah.
So like going back to just Texas because I'm very familiar with their schedule.
Right.
For instance, just Texas, Central Florida can go undefeated.
Right.
We can beat LSU, lose to Oklahoma, beat Oklahoma again, and still skip over Central Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, at this point, they have to put some big names on their schedule. Otherwise, it really doesn't matter. So I feel like it's gonna probably come down to, really. I hate to say that there's going to be 2 SEC teams because to me the SEC is not as potent as everybody says it is. But at the same time, history shows that it's probably be two SEC teams. I can foresee it possibly going 2 ways. And I'm going to give y'all 2 of my ways. I see Clemson, Alabama, Georgia, Texas.
With the Big Ten champ out.
Yes, with the possibility with the Big Ten champ out. Or I can see Clemson, Alabama, the Big Ten champ, Texas, Oklahoma. Because to be honest with you, I feel like at this point, depending on how the Big Ten ends and how the Big 12 ends, it's going to be one of those 2 teams that's going to get that 4th spot.
Right.
So it's either going to be the Big Ten champ or it's going to either be Texas or Oklahoma. Because let's be real. I mean, I hate to do this to the rest of the Big 12. But right now, Texas and Oklahoma are playing at a much higher rate than the rest of the people.
That's who's going to play for the championship.
It just is what it is.
Alabama versus somebody in the East.
Yeah, in the East. And then they may give it to that person. It's going to be Georgia. Yeah, because Florida's not beating Georgia this year.
No.
It's not.
So with that being said, so who you got? That's who you got, right? You got your 4?
Yeah, mine's like
Texas?
I said, it's either gonna be Oklahoma or Texas. It's gonna be one of the two.
Either I need a team.
I'm gonna be biased and I'm gonna put Texas.
Okay, so Texas. You said Georgia, right?
Possibly. I'm gonna go. Okay. I'm gonna go Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, Texas. With Georgia and Texas playing against each other for a rematch from last year.
Ooh.
That's what I got.
I like that. Well, obviously Clemson, Alabama. I got them 1 and 2.
Okay.
So 3, I think I'm also going to take Texas. I'm going to take Texas because I don't think they're going to lose more than one game if they lose during the season. 4 is where
it starts getting iffy. Yeah.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Because we could take the loser of the SEC championship game, which we pretty much acknowledge is going to be Georgia.
It's possible, yeah.
Or if it's Georgia's the winner, we're sending Georgia, and Alabama we're sending for sure. Yeah. That's what the key is. The key is Georgia in the East, Bama in the West. Whatever the winner is obviously going. The loser, how they look, is going to be compared to the winner of Michigan, Ohio State, whoever wins the Big Ten, because one of those teams will win the Big Ten. Also, we're going to probably have to leave out Washington or Oregon.
Yeah.
Or whoever wins the Pac-12. If it's not Washington or Oregon, I'm really not here for it, to be honest with you.
So let me ask you this then. Do you think if Oregon beats Auburn and pretty much maybe loses one game throughout the season and goes undefeated?
Who's that one game to? Because I look, the Pac-12, look, so if Pac-12 fans, I love y'all. Y'all welcome to the channel too. But let's be real here. We starting to talk about teams like Washington State was good last year. We talk like some of these teams ain't good.
Yeah.
Like some of these teams out there ain't good.
To be honest with you, I foresee
Arizona State.
And the reason
Arizona,
why I'm kind of iffy about
Arizona lost to Hawaii. They already lost a game.
That's true. The reason why I'm a little iffy about putting a Big Ten team in is because I kind of can foresee Ohio State losing 2 to maybe 3 games.
Okay.
And y'all losing 2.
Okay.
And because of that, if a Big 12 team goes 11-1, then they're gonna put the Big 12 team over.
Well, I got Texas 3 already. What
who you got as your 4th?
I think I'm going with Central Florida, man. I think we cannot. This is the year, and the reason I'm going with Central Florida. This is the perfect year where a lot of these teams is evenly matched. If y'all haven't seen how this is winning.
But the AP voters, they're not like that's who matters. The playoff selection people is the people who matter, and they do not. They don't really favor them.
12-0 or whatever they went. They messed around, lost 1 game to LSU in the bowl game. That's all they lost by 6-7 points. That's all they lost in the last 2 years. If they run off undefeated again, you pretty much telling them it don't matter what you do.
You're going to have to do a Boise State where you got to put them in there just because.
And that's why we put them in.
Yeah.
You put them in at 4,
and
right?
then they get beat.
You feed them to Clemson and you say, look, we failed. Now look, y'all want to be in so bad?
That's true.
Okay, here you go. Here's the Clemson Tigers, the real national. See, Central Florida claimed the national championship 2 years ago.
Hey, dude, I don't even give it to them.
Of course we don't.
Oh, big up Central Florida. I love the rings. I completely understood where y'all was coming from. Right, I completely got where y'all was coming from.
We're going to go. Next time we go to Orlando, we're supposed to go to Orlando today, by the way. We're going to fall off in the state. I want to see this. But look, I said we send Central Florida. We feed them to Clemson. If they compete, I think we got to consider them from here out. They're probably going to get killed.
They will.
In the title game. Clemson. That 2-3 match between Alabama and Texas, I just think that Alabama got too many people for what Texas has to offer right now. From Texas a defensive standpoint, I think that their defense is in a more prove it mode than Alabama, who's been doing this year after year. They got the players, they got the system, they got everything in order. Texas is just getting to where they need to be.
I agree
Alabama
with that. I agree
knows
with that.
what
But you
this
know what?
is.
And I'm gonna say this now, beginning of the season. I have this feeling.
Rematch.
I have this feeling
Bama.
Bama is gonna lose
Bama.
2 games this year.
Now, Bama, I got Bama as the champs. Bama over Clemson.
Okay.
Rematch for the 3rd time in 4 years. First one went to Bama when Deshaun M lost at the end. Second one went to Deshaun. I'm sorry, this will be the 4th and 5th year, right? Because then last year they played.
Yeah.
So the 4th time in the 5th year, Clemson won. So Clemson's up 2-1. No. Clemson's up 2-1, right?
Yeah.
Clemson's up 2-1. Bama even. Come on now. Bama gonna even this up. Bama, I got Bama as my champs. As much as I hate to say the dynasty's gonna continue to reign.
We'll see.
I got Bama as my
We'll
champs.
see. It's a long season. It's a lot ahead of us.
Right.
Anything can happen. You never know.
I just think
Some teams are an injury away.
Everybody
you know.
injury away.
Exactly.
Everybody injury away.
We'll
I just
see.
think that
But Saban got that stuff running.
Yeah.
And at this moment, all these teams are starting to catch up. So
he
got to cash. He has to start. He has to finish cashing out now because a lot of teams are right. I'm not saying that they're like that.
Right.
Like they can beat Alabama right now, but you know they getting to that point.
Yeah, I think that I'm calling it. It's Bama this year. I think that's it. I think that
I'm a little on the
dynasty
on that
is
one.
over. I think this is the last year they win it. And then we start seeing the shift in some other teams really taking over. But
we'll see.
That's the beauty of preseason. At the end of the season, we're gonna figure out if these projections were, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
were they real? What were they?
First week, you never know.
First week,
first week, you never know. We may be singing a completely different tune,
right?
In
5
weeks, so we'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll most definitely see.
You know, we're gonna sign out.
Oh no!
What?
Upset of the week, man. What time is it, Bray?
It's time for the week.
It's upset of the week time?
Yes, it's upside in the week time.
Upset of the week? I forgot
Yeah.
about upset of the week. Upset of the week. Me, you. I'll tell you. Upset of the week. I know we're supposed to be talking about college, but
Who you got?
I got Katie over North Shore High School, Texas. North Shore, number 2 in the country. Got the number 1 running back, Zachary Evans. He say he don't want to go to Texas.
He don't want to go to
say
Texas.
Texas ain't good enough.
He sure did
That's
say
what
that.
he said. Nah, I'm not.
He did. Those was
That's
his
what
words,
he said,
not
but
ours.
Number 1 running
Paraphrasing,
back
obviously.
from North Shore, right? He pretty much said that he don't want to go to Texas, but he's the number 1 running back in the country. So they say some people got him as the number 1 overall recruit in the country.
I'm a little iffy on that.
High on him, but
I've seen his tapes. I'm a little iffy.
Shout out to Katie for beating the number 2 team in the country. Katie, we got some family in Katie. Shout out. Shout out to them for pulling off the upset, man.
Yeah, man.
I love high school football as well as college football.
He a huge high school football.
But I love high school football.
Huge.
Texas high school football. Dave Campbell, Greg Tepper, Max Thompson, y'all boys, y'all keep me through when I'm at work. You know, podcast. So I appreciate y'all for that. Texas high school football. But that's the upset of the week for me. It's probably going to be college upsets from here out, but nobody's been upset yet. And I don't think nobody's going to get upset. I mean,
there's some possibilities.
Oregon over Auburn, is that an upset?
I really don't see that as an upset. Really I mean, Oregon is ranked above Auburn.
Right,
so
that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
it's not really a lot of upsets. It's week 1, so you never know what can happen. But I mean, history tells us somebody
probably, yeah.
But I don't think it's such an upset that we should call upset of the week. We know her upset of the week is Oklahoma.
No. I did not call that.
I was just playing.
I did not call that.
She didn't call it.
I didn't
but
call
she
it.
was
I
thinking
want
it.
to.
But she didn't call it.
I want to.
All right.
But I'm not going to call it. So we're going to just leave it at that.
We're going to leave it at that. We're going to sign out.
Next week, Texas LSU.
Next week, Texas LSU.
Hook 'em.
We got a couple good games next week.
Oh,
We got a
yeah.
few good games
It's
next
a few
week.
good
So
games.
as we get deeper in the season, a lot of things gonna play out. Heisman's gonna play out. Jonathan Taylor, by the way, is going off right now in South Florida. But
Yeah.
Heisman's gonna play out. Playoff pitch gonna play out, and we're gonna see how it turns out.
Yep.
Us, we will have a video dropping next
week.
We definitely will.
So watch.
watch,
Everybody
subscribe,
subscribe.
like,
if y'all
comment.
have any questions, you know, we here for the people.
Constructive criticism, we good with it.
Yeah, we don't care about that.
Other than that, we
out.
You know, House of Pigskin.
House of
Holla at
Pigskin.
y'all.
See y'all.
Me, my baby. Mwah. We out.